Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Casual Friday. I'm sorry if this is distracting. Rip, my dog, if you are new here, is out in the living room taking a nap, and Rip is untrustworthy. So I have to listen for him, so to see if I need to go check on him and stuff. So hopefully that's not too distracting, but it is what it is. I hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend. I am taking off on Monday for Halloween, so this is the start of a long weekend for me, which I'm really excited about. And today I have my empties for, I think, the last 2 weeks or so. I was in Boston for 5 days, and so I didn't melt when I was there, but kind of before that trip, and then everything that I have melted since I have come home. I have a decent amount of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start with a candle. This is probably the most disappointing candle I've ever burned from Bath & Body Works. I went through Ghoul Friend, which was just perfect for Halloween, obviously. This is Dark Strawberries, Ghostly Peony, Spine Chilling Citrus. It was just like a fruity scent with that like peony floral. I started burning this. I wasn't really getting a wax pool, like no matter how long I let it kind of burn. So this went pretty immediately into the candle crock, and I got truly 0 scent. I mean, nothing. And normally when I put a Bath & Body Works candle in like a candle warmer or candle crock, I get great performance, great throw from the wax. And you know, that's one of the reasons I continue to purchase from Bath & Body Works, because I know that even if the burn really stinks, I can put it on the candle warmer, whatever, and still get a really good scent. This one, total dud for me. I got, I mean, truly 0 throw, nothing. So that's a bummer. And I can still smell the oil in here. Maybe it's just the nature of this type of scent that's just a little bit lighter, but yeah, that's not something I would get again. Next, let's move on to clamshells. I finished. I have a couple of here, which is good. I need to get through some clams. I have 2 from the Candle Daddy. These were sent to me by the company. Oh my gosh, they were so generous. They sent me, this was probably 2 years ago at this point, so much stuff, so many wax melts, so many candles. I am still working through them. This one was caramel pecan. I got nothing from this. I mean, nothing. I couldn't smell it on cold. I couldn't smell it in the warmer. So I wouldn't get that or recommend that one. And then this one was What's Up Beach. And this is like a nice, fresh, kind of clean, aquatic scent. I enjoyed this. I liked this a lot. We had a couple of days here. The weather has been so weird. Maybe it's similar to where you guys are, but we had a couple of 80-degree days in the last few weeks, and I'm pretty sure I melted this on one of those like warmer days. This is also really nice just to kind of break up like the bakery, the spice, just kind of keep everything fresh and clean. I really liked this one. This one was a good, like a medium strength. One from Scentsy that I finished in Jammy Time. This is actually going in the bedrooms and the bathroom right now. I'm so glad I melted this. This is one that's been in my collection for a while. I just keep not picking it. And actually I tried to destash it not that long ago, because just for whatever reason on cold, it just wasn't feeling like something I wanted to melt, but I pulled it out last night, and this is so good. You know, I don't know if it's one that I would need tons and tons of, but it's like a very nice, like nighttime herbal lavender scent. It's beautiful. So strong. It's performing so well, and it's strong, but it's not like nauseating strong. So it's just right for me. It's really good. I'm glad that I finally gave that a try. I loved that one. I have one from Walmart. This is Sensationals Festival Vibes. The clam says Sunset Berry Bliss. I've melted 2 or 3 of these in the past. I really enjoyed this one. A really nice like berry kind of cotton candy-ish scent. You know, this reminds me of something and I have no idea what it is. And I remember the last time I melted this, I felt like it smelled familiar to me, but I can't place my finger on what I feel like this smells like. It's good though. I don't think I have any more of it, but potentially like next summer, if they bring this back, I don't even know if this is a scent that comes out anymore. I haven't bought Walmart wax in a while just because I have so many really old clams that still perform, luckily. That's one thing about Walmart wax that is really great. I find that it really holds its scent for a long time, but because I had so much, I just haven't paid attention to like what's new in the wax aisle, and so I don't even know if they make this anymore, but if they do, I would get it again. Okay, and then I have 2 from Super Tarts. The first is Jessica Jones. This was a Wax Wednesday clam from I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Either 2019 or 2020 she did these labels, and I purchased so many clamshells and I'm just now kind of finishing them up. Jessica Jones, I think the new name is Black Rain. This is one of Carson's favorites, and I have just had it sitting in my collection for a really long time. So this is Blackberry and Rain. Her Rain oil, this smells really, really good. And her Blackberry is like one of the best out there, I feel like. Super Tarts, and I like Salt Mountain Melt's Blackberry too. Sassy Girl Aroma, I really like her Blackberry, but this one is just, it's one of the best. This is really nice. Is it one that I feel like I have to have? No, but I enjoyed it. It was a nice medium performer. It didn't last super, super long, but I did enjoy it while I was melting it. And then lastly from Super Tarts, I have like a little combo one here. This is Spread the Love plus Fall Leaves. So Fall Leaves is obviously fall leaves. Spread the Love used to be Jackal, and it is blackberry jam, zucchini bread, and toasted marshmallow. So blackberry jam, zucchini bread, toasted marshmallow, and fall leaves. And this one was really, really nice. I really love her fall leaf scent, and I love her blackberry. She also has a really nice zucchini bread. It's so good. This one was good. I definitely would get this again if she ever, you know, puts these 2 together. These kind of specialty ones, I don't know if I see them all that often. They're kind of ones that just I pick up here and there when I see them. Okay. What vendors do we have next? We can do the melted mousse. I have 2 little scent shots from the melted mousse. I'm so ready for her to do a pre-order. I just want to get my hands on more of her stuff. Like, she's got a full-time job. She's been doing customs. She's a mom. So, I mean, there's obviously no hate here, but I just love her stuff so much. So I finished watermelon lemonade. Not totally my scent preference. Like, this is not something that I would have picked out for myself. A very candied-like watermelon scent. It was fine, just not my scent preference. And then I melted Children of the Corn. This is from her like latest sampler, the Halloween sampler. This is sugar corn pudding and blueberry cobbler. This was light. This was poured in September. And it is the first one that I have melted out of like that Halloween sampler. So I think I'll probably let the rest sit. I was really hopeful that they would be cured enough that I could kind of use this week, because they could then sit till next Halloween and then they'll be over a year old. And so that's why I always say that I would love if more vendors did like Halloween stuff in like July and Christmas stuff, you know, in September, October, etc. Just so you would have time to get everything, let it sit for a while, and then it's ready for melting. Because as much as I love that I got this sampler a couple weeks ago, I'm so excited. I probably won't get through them by the time, you know, October is over here in a few days. And then unless I kind of want to melt out of season, which I do on occasion. But I like to kind of stick to at least somewhat seasons. This might just sit, you know, the rest of them will sit until next year. I've got one that I'm just getting rid of, so let me get this really negative one out of the way. This is Britta's Creepy Treasures Billy Butcherson. Pumpkin Hollow, Palo Santo, and Steel Sugar. I have some of this left. I cannot do it anymore. It has to go. And actually, my dad got a wax warmer. And so I have been giving pieces of this occasionally to him to put in his wax warmer. And the other day, I was with him and he said, Alexis, I hate that wax. And I have been giving him this wax because I did not like it for a long time, just like a piece at a time, because he doesn't turn his wax warmer on all the time. And, you know, so just kind of a piece at a time, I was giving him this wax. And so he told me the other day that he hates it. And I was like, that's all I need to know. I'm like, I also just cannot stand it. I got this in like a mystery box from her. And so this is definitely not a scent that I would pick out. It's just weird. The Steel Sugar, I don't know how to describe it. This smells like cologne with like a hint of pumpkin to it. It almost smells like metal. Like when it says steel, it smells like metal, cologne, and a little bit of pumpkin. It's just a really strange combination. And I've melted through, I think this was one of her coffins. So this was like a lot. I've gotten through a lot of it. But I was finishing it by giving it to him. But I'm like, if you hate it too, just time for it to go. So this is going bye-bye. I finished a couple from K's as well. A couple of customs. You guys, I love K's business. She is a Missouri-owned company. Her shipping is super, super fast. I love that she has like the Bath and Body Works scents. And I really enjoy K's. I enjoy that she's open for customs 365 days a year. But I get just not good performance with her customs. So I ordered like 18 of them last December. I have 2 left in my collection. I have melted through every one. And not a single one could I tell you was more than a light throw. So for me, I don't logically understand why that would be, because when I order like a clamshell or a loaf or anything from her, they're so strong. They are so strong and perform so well in my home. I don't understand the difference. And so I will probably, I know I will continue to purchase from K's, just kind of standard business. I probably will not do customs again, just because I'm just not having good luck. So I did cranberry and caramelized pralines. Smelled awesome on cold. A really sweet cranberry with a little bit of nuttiness. It was a beautiful scent on cold, but I barely could smell it. And then crackling birch, toasted marshmallow, and fallen leaves. Again, this was beautiful on cold. I like crackling birch and the marshmallow, and then kind of that additional fall leaves just made it kind of a nice fall outdoorsy, smoky type scent. But I mean, again, it's just light for me. So I wish that things were different. I don't know why it is. But like right now I'm melting cupcakes at Tiffany's from K's. Granted, that is a strong oil, but it is like a 20 out of 10. It is so strong. So I don't know. I guess I'll stick to that, and that will be that. One from Sassy Girl Aroma, Whispering Pines. Sorry, the sun is shifting in the sky, it looks like. Whispering Pines is pine cones with a small hint of raspberry, vanilla, and sandalwood. Julie's pine scent, like roasted pine cone, is one of my favorites. I love this. It is so good. And I love this mixed with Beach Nights. So she has her Oath scent, which is her Beach Nights mixed with pine. One of my favorites from her of all time. I love it. I would definitely get just this pine one on its own again too. It was perfect for October, like getting into these outdoorsy scents. So good. Okay, then I've got 2 from Destination Wax. I finished a loaf, I don't know what she calls it, foil pan? She calls these foil pans, doesn't she? I was just going to say, I was like, I can't remember what she calls these, but I'm pretty sure it's foil pan. in frosted sugar cookie. This was really nice, a nice creamy cookie bakery. I melted this on its own. I blended it with things. I enjoyed that. And then a breakaway bar in autumn campfire. Dried autumn leaves crackling in an outdoor campfire. This is a very smoky scent. It smells like a charred wood smoke. Like, I don't know if I get too many like leaves. If you like smoky scents, I would definitely recommend this one. So autumn campfire from Destination. And then lastly, I have 3 souffles from Teddy Bees. So let's go in order of like worst to best. So we end on the best note. This one in Crispy Dream. This was from like the last pre-order. So not the pre-order that's currently pouring and shipping, but the one before this. This is Crispy Dream, warm powdered donuts, cinnamon sugar donuts, old-fashioned cake donuts, burnt sugar and toasty campfire donuts. Theoretically, this would be a scent I would really like. However, when I got it, it just doesn't smell great to me. I don't know how to describe what I don't like about it. But something is just not my favorite here. I decided to give it a melt, and I just didn't get great performance with this. It was really light. I could smell it like a hint in the air, but it wasn't strong at all. I knew I was kind of pushing it because this was more of like a vanilla kind of basic scent, but it has been sitting for 4 months curing, so I thought it would be cured enough. But I'm gonna let the rest of that pre-order sit for a couple more months and see just if it, you know, gets stronger with age here, because I've heard different people say different things about Teddy Bees, but that sometimes if you let it sit a little bit longer than you think you need to, you get better performance. So I'm going to give that a try, but yeah, I would not get that one again. And then another one from that pre-order was Silent Night. This is Palo Santo signature sugar cookies and beach treats. I probably should have melted this in a different place. So I melted this in like my open concept kitchen, living room, like office area. And I really picked up the beach treats, so like her version of beach nights, but I felt like the other notes were kind of lost. So the Palo Santo and the sugar cookies, I think if I would have melted this in a smaller space, like in my bedrooms, I would have had a better performance, I think. So I enjoyed what I could smell of this, but I mainly got the beach nice, and everything else just kind of either blended together or was lost for me. So I don't know if I would necessarily get this again, but I enjoyed, you know, what I got from it. And then lastly, I finished one of my favorites, Vanilla Snowflake. I love Bath & Body Works Vanilla Snowflake. It's one of my favorites. And so I'm on a kick of trying to kind of try different vendors' vanilla snowflakes. So I had Teddy Bees, I have Destination Wax, and then I just placed an order for L3's version of Vanilla Snowflake. And this one, for whatever reason, I smelled it on cold, and I didn't think it smelled quite right. I don't know what I was thinking, but something about it just seemed slightly off to me. But I pulled this out in the last week or so and melted it. This was exceptional. This was so good, so beautiful. It smelled just like the Bath & Body Works candle. So whatever I thought or was smelling on cold, I didn't pick up on warm. This was creamy vanilla, wintry mint, and a hint of coconut. It's one of my favorites. I've loved Vanilla Snowflake for years and years. It's just beautiful. It is a beautiful scent. It's a scent that I would continue purchasing. And if she offers this again, since I know I really do like this version, I would get probably a loaf or 2 just to have. It's really like a winter scent for me. So, obviously it's October, but normally it's like a December through February type of thing, because for me, it makes the air like feel cold. And I think that's nice in the winter time. But that's it. Those are all of the things that I finished off The only other thing that I melted that I didn't finish was that Cupcakes at Tiffany's loaf from Kay's. So I'm currently melting some of that right now, but that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Great Halloween holiday weekend. Stay safe. I hope you guys eat lots of candy. I don't know what I'm going to do on Halloween, but I'll figure that out. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next one.